Brian with Lost in the Ride here. Today I actually picked up a Canvas Tech-Air 3 version 2 black, size medium. List price was $699.95, and I think it was on discount for $649. I've already opened it up once, but we'll go through it real quick. So you get the bag, you get the vest, canvas black is what I got. You get thick book, most of its other languages, charging USBC charging cable, and then you also get this bladder inflator that you can use for use with the bicycle pump to inflate it to test your bladder after deployment. So let's just take a look at this thing. Okay, and kind of go through it. Alright, so you get the vest, but we'll kind of go through some features. Got a little pocket here, got a pocket here. You've got your indicator here. The indicator, if it's blue, it means that it's ready to go. Flashing green or green means that it's fully charged. Amber is 4 to 8 hours of charge, and red is less than 4 hours of charge, if I'm not mistaken. On the inside, you get a nice camo design, and then over here, camo design. You get in here, you've got a little magnetic clip that you can actually see. This is your magnet that actually activates the airbag. So if you roll that back, clip it to that, and then roll it in, it will keep that from accidentally arming the vest when you're not using it. But I'll show you more here in a second. Over here, you have your, here's your USB-C right here, charging port. Fully waterproof. Everything's fully waterproof. Here, this pocket, I do believe it's a gun pocket. My Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0 fits in there, and this actually snaps around it, and it looks like potentially a mag holder here, but I don't know for sure, so you guys can let me know. And then inside here, this is where you access your canister and the plug to connect it. If you look right here, this is your bag for the back, and then this is your holder, so this rests up against your back. This is your canister holder. And this thing just unvelcros right here and slides out. And then if you look down here, this is where you power it up. You just look for that, slide it together, and now there's power on it. When I got it, it had 67% charge. So we're going to make sure that we come back over here, close it up, make sure everything's good. Actually, let's do this real quick. Let's do this. There's a little strap right here that you can wrap around both of these cables. Maybe. Yeah, we'll wrap it right here. Can hold for cable management. It's hard to see, it's all black in there. Strap for cable management. We're going to go ahead and do that. Okay. Now we'll zip it back up. Zip right here. Zip right here. I have to forgive the sniffles. I'm getting over a cold. Alright, so from here, when you buy it, you're going to want to pull this section right here apart, and here's your vest or your chest bladder. So you're going to pull that out, pull that completely out, and then from there, we'll go ahead and cut that off. Cut that off. So you got a Velcro strip here. So you're going to want to just go ahead and apply that to that Velcro strip. And on this side, you're going to get a Velcro strip here. So what you're going to want to do is apply that to that Velcro strip. So now, when you close the vest up, you have a magnet here that catches there, like that, and then you have a magnet here. We'll close this up too. You have a magnet here that catches here on this magnet to this area, and it will activate once you zip it. But the thing about activating it when it's not on you is that it has to go through a check, like a system check. And if it's zipped and not on you, it will not pass the system check. You actually have to be up and moving. You see it flashing green right now. It's yellow. So it didn't pass the system check. So that because it wasn't on me. If it had been on and I had been moving or mounting the bike or doing something like that, it takes about 10 seconds. This would actually be blue and tell me that it's armed. So right now it is not armed. And that's pretty critical. So a critical step, they say, is to verify, make sure before you leave or while you can, after you put it on, give it a second, let it go through its system check. You got to move around a little bit so it knows that the vest is on you, and then just make sure it goes to blue and armed. You'll feel it vibrate. So let's go ahead and disconnect it, disarm it. We'll slide that back. I'll take this magnet and I will go, I'm going to fold that back into there, and I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click that. So what that does is that keeps that from connecting over here while your power source is connected to the vest. So let's flip it over and take a look. Oh, also, you got a couple of side pockets, hand warmer pockets. Let's flip it over. Look at it. You got your canister. You can see right there. You have your canister. That's, I mean, kind of in the way, but I guess it's not that bad. I've really not had the opportunity to use it on my bike yet. I'm traveling this week, so haven't had the opportunity. But so if you want to add a back protector to it, here's the pocket for the back protector, and I will probably add a back protector to it. I am 5'10". I'm 169 to 170 pounds, just 72 pounds, depending on the week and how much I decide to eat that week. And this is a medium. Fits me well. The large was just a little bit big on me. And I assume that we want them a little bit snug. But I have no doubt that this is actually a proper fit for me. And as you see, I just zipped it up. With this, the latch, or not the latch, but this magnetic sensor rolled back that way, so the vest did not arm when I did that. So, like I said, recap. I paid, this is a medium. I'm 169, 172 pounds, 5'10". I wear a size medium to large shirt, and this is a medium vest. So it kind of fits whatever t-shirt or jacket size you wear. I did try it out with some other jackets over it because, it can be worn under or over your protective wear or your outer wear. This winter, of course, I'll be wearing it under, but yeah, that's what I know about it so far. And then once I get some experience on it and get some use under my belt, I will do another review. All right, so here's a look at the fitment of it. Like I said, I'm 5'10", about 169 to 172 pounds, just depending. Once I zipped it up and made the connection, it turned blue. Blue means you're armed and ready to go. It also, I read that, you know, it's mostly for street, that if you did do off-roading, it would be gravel only. No single track, nothing rough, no jumps, no skidding, no sliding, just gravel road to get somewhere. This is the fitment. So and then let's go ahead and unzip it, and then you can see that's the bladder that goes over your chest. And then I don't know if you could hear it disarm, but it's disarmed. So let's go ahead and zip it up. See if you can hear it. And let's move around a little bit. Yellow or green. Yellow, so it needs to know that I'm moving. It's doing a systems check. Blue, armed. And it vibrated twice when it went into the armed mode. I guess that's a glove holder. Pockets deep enough for both of your hands to go in. It's got some stretch on the sides. Stretch on the sides. Still blue and armed. And so size medium, like I said, size medium. Have some room for growth. Hopefully I don't need it. The large on me was the shoulders came over, so I didn't cut at the top of my shoulders properly. But yeah, that's what it is. I will test it out and give you some thoughts on it later.